very nice to talk to you, especially because you've been traveling. You've been all over the world promoting Men in Black 3.
I have. We've gone to Seoul, Korea, Russia, we've been to Japan, we've been to London, we've been all over the place. 7 countries, 3 continents in 12 days. And I just got back and I don't know what's happening.
You were at the right show.
Yes, I could tell.
I'm curious, what's the reception like? Is it, I mean, it's all these different cultures. What's it like? What are you experiencing?
It's insane. When we went to, you know, I'm not used to this stuff, man. I do, you know, The Goonies was a big deal. And then after that, it became a very real deal, you know, doing movies that nobody saw. And then, you know, and then this thing happened, and being around Will Smith is just, it's unprecedented. You know, Johnny Depp and Will Smith are probably the two. So we get out of cars and we go to eighth of a mile long red carpets. We broke the world's record in Berlin for attendees in a premiere, 7,000 people. Right? So it's insane. So people get out and you're just Will, crazy Will. And he loves it, man. He goes, thank you, and completely takes it in. And then you hear one guy say, like, Josh Brolin. I'm like, it's Brolin. But no. It's just one of, you know, there was a lot of actually attention and all that. And my publicist was like, oh my God, they actually know who you are here. I was like, of course, I did The Goonies. And she's like, no, I didn't think that they'd know who you are. But
your publicist is supposed to blow smoke up your ass.
No, I don't need that, man. I need humbling. It's all good.
It reminds me of when I first got started in television and I went to my first Emmys and I'm going down the red carpet. You know, they shout out people's name and this one photographer's like, Conan! And I turned to him and was like, yes. And he said, you're blocking Jason Priestley. From 90210. I'm sorry.
How about when they ask for your autograph and you go, please, and you sign it and they go, what's your name? You're like, wow.
I can do better than that. When I was first getting started, people were at some event and people were saying, your autograph, and I signed it, and then I went into the event and I came out later on and there were a bunch of scraps of paper with my name on it on the floor. People were like, I gotta get it. Huh?
And then you did a documentary.
Exactly, yeah, and I moved on. Now, what is the weirdest question you get? You're overseas, what's the weirdest question?
You know what? The questions over there are really intelligent. It's here that you get the weird questions. It's here, it's like, you know, the alien questions. If you were to neuralize somebody, who would you neuralize if you go back in time and all that? The toughest thing about traveling through, you know, internationally is the translation. You know, and I don't mean to insult anybody or any of that, but, you know, like, say we're in Korea, and they'd be like, okay, we have a question for you. Great, Josh. Literally goes on and on. And then I look at the translator and she goes, how was it playing Tommy? Are you serious? That's it? Are you lazy? Are you tired? Or honestly, is that the translation?
Have you ever done, I did a talk show once in Germany.
Korean,
that was very good. It was very good. It's so hard because you have to, they give you earpieces and you sit there and it's a show just like this, but it was in Cologne, Germany, the Harold Schmidt show, and the guy's interviewing me and he asked me a question in English, then I wait and then he turns and says it to the audience in German. Then I have a joke in my head and I say, the chicken cross to get to the other side. And then there's a long pause, and then he turns, and in German, he's like, and then they just would stare at me. Now that's a bad example, because chicken cross throat, get to the side. Terrible joke.
Right. But, especially in Germany.
In Germany, they hate that joke. But it's very strange, I would think, traveling constantly.
It's very strange. Constantly. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's 6 or 7 premieres every night. You have a huge premiere, and then you're doing things like, you know, we were in Madrid, and Roger Federer wins the Madrid Open, and then we go to a different stadium where they're going to show the movie, and they give Will and I rackets that big, and we're supposed to hit Men in Black balls this big into the stadium, and it's just stupid.
Isn't that when you sort of step outside your body and look at yourself and think, what has happened?
What is this?
I'm in a stadium hitting giant tennis balls with Will Smith.
Right. But then you go like this. Who's going to see Men in Black 3? So let it all be stupid.
He is good.